people.
And it doesn't
not
have to be that.
And
It
it's
can
not that
be-
expensive. I
If
mean,
you do five, say you do 5 jobs in this area at one time, you get a single rose, and on a day that I have free time, give me a few bucks to deliver them, and I'll just take those, and a single rose, that's all you have to do. It doesn't have to be a big elaborate thing, it's a thank you, it's a gesture that I appreciate your business, and that goes a long way, because
Yes, it
people will
does.
tell you, thank you and appreciate you, and they'll tell other people that you appreciate them and your business. So, people think, oh my God, I can't afford it. Yes, you can, and if you come to me, you can afford anything you want to, because I'll give it. Did you see my post on Facebook? Do you know how many people I had come in? The young kids today cannot afford a $50, $60, $100 vase of roses. I've never changed my roses. They're $50 in a vase, a dozen, since the time I've been a little boy. I've been all over. I called a couple of places. They wanted $125 for roses in a vase. So I said, if you see something you want, please don't go without it, and come to me. Tell me your budget and show me a picture. I must have had 3
this is
dozen
what Charles
people
does for me. In
come
a
in.
coffee cup that says service first, you didn't call me. So once the flowers are dead in 3 months, because that's how long they last, Charles flowers.
Then you got the mug.
And then they got a mug sitting in front of them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Charles don't really like the mugs because they're too tall and narrow, but
No, in the beginning it took a while to figure them out.
They're different.
It's very hard in a tall, thin container because everything wants to go tall.
But as you can see, there's nothing
If you want any kind of side, you have to get flowers for that, and they're usually a little more on the expensive side.
Came out
But
nice.
they work out.
And like I
They work out
said, there's
nice.
nothing special with the flowers. There's no fancy roses, no birds of paradise, nothing expensive. Just he made it look full, big, and bright, and people love it. So
And I will say he did the flowers for my daughter's baby shower, and all I did was I had 6 of them, and I put them out. I put some of his cards underneath them because everybody kept saying, "Oh my God, the flowers are gorgeous. Where'd you get them from?" And I said, "It's local. His business card is right there," and they were gifts for people that came. But every one of them took a business card too. So
And the greens that go in those type of displays, are you growing them yourself?
No.
Or, oh, okay. all right.
We used to. I don't grow anything
Yeah.
anymore.
Okay.
I don't have space. Number
I was gonna
one.
say, where are
I
you
had a
growing it?
greenhouse before that was the size of my whole shop, but
You know that-
I
you know that
can't do
field
it
out there?
now. Yeah, no, I buy everything.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and I like to do it that way because you can have such a variety.
Yeah.
And if you notice, I don't use, I don't even know what the leather leaf is, the regular stuff that, I don't like it. I want my greens to last a long time, because when a flower dies, you should pull it out, and your green should last through the whole month. I use a lot of grasses and things. My grandmother taught me. She was self-taught. My mom, my grandfather did it. Years ago, everything was a checkerboard. So if you had a red one here, a red one had to be there. It had to be even. It had to be perfect. It had to be. And then I was starting to help a lady in Kingston who used to get me in hip boots going through the schmuck and all the swamps. And she was a phenomenal, her mind. And she said they grow, not everything grows that way. You have to do it as it grows. Some have a little short stem, some have no bud, some have tall. And it's between the combination, you have to be willing to change a little bit and go along with the times. But that's how I got into the Marriott, was starting with she taught me how to do Marriott work.